Did you know you could save over £12,000 a year just by making the most of your tax breaks? Some of the reliefs available to ordinary taxpayers can be very valuable, but it's easy to miss out on the full benefits. So in today's video, I'm going to discuss 8 ways you can make the most of your earnings. And if it's your first time here, welcome. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I put out videos weekly of businesses you can start with little or no money, and daily on my Instagram account. Number 1 is rent a room. If you rent a furnished room in your home to a lodger, the first £7,500 of rent each year is tax-free. A higher rate taxpayer would normally pay £3,000 income tax on £7,500, saving you £3,000. Number 2 is trading. The trading allowance means that the first £1,000 a year you make from a hobby or a side business, like selling on eBay or at the car boot sale, is tax-free. The trading allowance can also apply to certain casual earnings, sources of income that do not amount to a trade, such as babysitting, coaching, or freelancing. I'm unsure if this would apply if this was your full-time trade, so speak to an accountant. A higher rate taxpayer would normally pay £400 income tax on £1,000 of earnings, so there's another £400. Now here's a random fact about Hampstead Heath, where we're filming from today. Besides it being one of the largest green spaces in the City of London, with some areas with the best views of the city, legend has it that it is here where Guy Fawkes and the other conspirators planned to watch the destruction of the Palace of Westminster on the 5th of November in 1605. Fortunately, their plot was foiled and the conspirators arrested. Number 3 is capital gains tax. A capital gain is the profit you make on the sale of an asset such as shares or property. The capital gains tax allowance, the amount of gain you can make tax-free, is £6,000. Basic rate taxpayers pay 10% and high rate taxpayers pay 20% on capital gains. A higher rate taxpayer would normally pay £1,200 income tax on £6,000 of capital gains, so that's another £1,200. Number 4 is personal savings. Basic rate taxpayers can earn £1,000 of interest tax-free each year, and higher rate taxpayers £500 through the personal savings allowance. Number 5 is gift aid. Gift aid provides income tax relief on cash gifts to UK registered charities. Every £8 that you donate is topped up £2 by the government. If you are a higher or additional rate taxpayer, further relief can be claimed through a tax return. For example, if a higher rate taxpayer donates £80, the government pays the charity £20 and the taxpayer can reclaim a further £20 via their tax return. The overall effect is that the charity gets £100 including the HMRC top-up at a net cost to the donor of £60. In simple terms, what this means is that every £1,000 that you give in charity, you can claim back £200. Number 6 is tax-free childcare. Couples who both work at least 16 hours a week normally qualify for tax-free childcare. This means that for parents of children aged less than 12, for every £8 they pay into an online childcare account, the government will add £2. The money can be used for after-school, breakfast and holiday clubs, childminder, nurseries and some sporting clubs. The government top-up is capped at £2,000 per child per year, or £4,000 if the child is disabled. The child must be 11 or under, or 16 or under if the child is disabled. In simple terms, what this means is if your childcare costs £10,000 per year, you only pay £8,000 and the government will pay the remaining £2,000 or £4,000 for the disabled child, saving you £2,000 or £4,000 for a disabled child per year. Number 7 is lifetime ISA bonus. Adults living in the UK can save up to £20,000 into cash or stocks and shares, or both, each year. And all income gains within an ISA are tax-free for life. In simple terms, what this means is if you have £10,000 in an ISA and it grows 5% in a year, that's £500. As long as you use it to buy a home or for retirement, you pay no tax on this £500. However, if you do withdraw the money for any other reason, you'll have to pay 25% of your gains to our friends at HMRC. But listen to this, if you're between the ages of 18 and 40, you can also open a lifetime ISA and save up to £4,000 a year, to which the government will add a 25% bonus every year until you turn 50. That's £1,000 free money every year, plus a saving of around £1,400 in taxes. Number 8 is working from home. Another way you can save on taxes is working from home. You can only claim working from home relief if your job requires you to live far away from your office or your employer does not have an office. And the amount you can claim is up to 40% of £6 per week. That's £2.40 per week, or a massive £128.80 per annum. And finally, if you want to make complete tax-free money, then try trading the financial markets. Spread betting in the UK is completely tax-free. However, for this, you need a good knowledge in the financial world and an understanding of the fundamentals behind what moves the markets. Watch this video to follow my trading journey. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm out of here.